Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Friday, June 28th, 2024. Back with another episode. Thank y'all again for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day. It's the weekend. Let's get it started by having a productive work day. If you're off today, get some rest. And let's have some fun over the weekend. Do something you enjoy. If it ain't nothing sitting on the porch, do something you enjoy. Cause you never know when that clock gonna strike 12. So enjoy life as much as possible. Y'all know that I always preach that. Now, and I have a live schedule for those who don't know. I go live Saturday night, 7:30 Central Time, PM. I would love to see y'all there. And I hope to make it a good show for y'all. We're gonna talk about some various things and see what we're gonna come up with. But I think it's gonna be nice. So I appreciate y'all and I look forward to seeing you. Now this topic here, I was watching one of those, the clip I showed y'all on my last video. I don't want to say the dude's name. He ain't worth, one of the most charlatan con artists, what have you. Telling women what they want to hear. One of them dudes, in spite of not helping them. I'm not mad at a man that's telling a woman the truth and telling her something that's going to help her, or that's telling a man the truth, telling him something that's going to help him. But when you're taking advantage of people's gullibility, is that a word? When you know people are gullible, weak, what have you, and you prey on what they got, what they lacking up here. These guys are preying on women with the rhetoric they preach. So the guy I played on my last clip, right, was talking about how a man ain't a real man if he can't pay all the bills and stop complaining. You ain't got no right to complain about these independent women, modern women, whatever. You can't pay all the bills. You ain't got no right to complain. Because if you wasn't so sorry as a man, they wouldn't have to be independent. They can't depend on you. That's why they're independent. Because women couldn't depend on men. So they had to become independent because they couldn't depend on you sorry ass men. All you men sorry except me, or him rather. Everybody else sorry. That's why you have so many independent women nowadays. Strong and independent. That's why they strong and independent. But it's the man's fault. Again, one of them dudes. Everything wrong with a woman, it's the man's fault. Everything she got going on in her life, wrong or right, well, not the right stuff, that's her fault. That's her doing. Anything wrong with a woman, the same way a woman don't hold themselves accountable, they blame the man for everything going wrong in their life. You got men out here catering to that. You right, sister. That's right. Men are the reason your life is in the condition it's in. Men are the reason you're single. Men are the reason that you gotta be strong and independent. Now buy my book. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth of why women nowadays, modern women, are so strong and independent. Even though he said because women couldn't depend on men, so they had to be strong and independent because they couldn't depend on men. That is a bunch of bull. So now let Big Ward give it to you straight. Let me explain where this modern, strong, independent, don't need a man mindset come from. And we've discussed it many a time. But some people refuse to accept and deal with the truth. But I know where these guys coming from. It ain't that they refuse to deal with the truth. The women do. The guys are just taking advantage of the women that refuse the truth. They say there's a sucker born every day and someone to take advantage of them. So these guys, women are suckers. I don't know if y'all understand that, ladies. These guys, Derek Jackson, the guy I played on the clip, they look at women as suckers. Y'all believe anything as long as it sounds good to you. If as long as it's validating your bullshit, as long as it's telling you what you want to hear, whether you're wrong or right, you can be dead wrong. As long as I agree with you, you're going to want me around. So let me explain to y'all where the rise of the independent, strong woman come from. And it had nothing to do with men not being dependable to a woman. Had nothing to do with men not taking care of women. Because since the beginning of humankind, since man been on this planet, men have been taking care of women. It's only over the last 50 to 60 years, because of the feminist movement. Remember that, the feminist movement. There's never been a time throughout history that men did not take care of women. Men have always taken care of women. So women did not become strong and independent because men wasn't taking care of them. It's always been like that. This what we got going on now is modern. These are modern women. These are not traditional women. These are not traditional relationships. This is not a traditional world. For centuries, man has been taking care of woman. Woman has been taking care of the home and the kids for centuries until where we at now. Feminism came along and told women what they want to hear. What had happened was women got tired of having to submit to a man. Women didn't want men to take care of them no more because that meant as long as he's taking care of me, I got to live under his roof and go by his rules. That's what happened. Women didn't want to be under a man's authority anymore. They wanted freedom. They wanted to be independent. It wasn't that the man stopped taking care of the woman. The woman didn't want the man to take care of her anymore. She wanted to be free. She wanted to step out and get her own money so she won't have to answer to the man no more. That's all due to feminism. Feminism told a woman, you don't have to listen to no man. Get out and get your own money. Take care of yourself the way you don't have to submit to him. You don't have to be under his authority anymore. Women didn't want to be under the authority of men. Ain't had nothing to do with the men not taking care of them. So once they decided, I'm going to go out, I need to get out of here and get my own money. If I got my own money, I don't have to listen to him anymore. I'm not dependent on him to feed me, to clothe me, to put a roof over my head. Because the men were doing that. But because they were doing that, that meant the woman had to submit to the man. You're in his house. He's taking care of you. No, you're not going to be talking to him crazy. No, you're not going to be standing out all night long. No, you're not going to be running the street with your friend. And you living in my house, under my roof, I'm taking care of you. And women went with that. They got tired of that. They felt oppressed. They felt like they were oppressed by men. Men are oppressing us because we no longer want to live according to the structure that the Creator gave us. We no longer want to be in order the way the Creator told us it had to be. We're not doing that anymore, according to the women. It had nothing to do like these old buster ass dudes talking about men weren't taking care of women, so they had to take care of themselves. Bullshit. Men were taking good care of women since the beginning of time. Women got to a point where they wanted to take care of themselves only because they don't want to have to answer to that man no more. They did not want to be according to the way God ordained it. They rebelled against God and they rebelled against man. Out of rebellion, rebellious women, they rebelled and decided we're going to do it our way. Fast forward, this is what we got now. Chaos. Family structure, gone. Marriage, done. To the point now, not even dates. Hanging out, walks in the park, none of that. Man don't want to do none of that no more. So now, here it is, years later, after women became strong and independent, liberated from men, don't need a man for that. They can take care of themselves, right? They wanted their freedom. It had nothing to do with a man wouldn't take care of them or couldn't take care of them. We've been doing it, as I said, since the beginning of time. Fast forward to the day, men decided, you know what? First, what happened in the modern time, women got to a point where they said, you know what? Damn this independent shit. We tried the strong independent stuff. We don't like it. So therefore, we want to go back to the way it was. Now they talking that a real man pay all the bills crap again. When at one time they didn't want that no more. When men were paying all the bills, they didn't want it. They got tired of it because what came along with that. There are some rules and stipulations that came along with the man paying all the bills, the man taking care of everything. It came with rules and structure, order, discipline. The women didn't want that. The women didn't want the order because the order didn't put them in the head. They wanted to be the head, like Satan. Satan wanted to be over God. Woman wanted to be over man. See why Satan came to the woman first? They got a lot in common. Don't let that fly over your head. Satan went to Eve first because he went to the one he got something in common with. The one that wanted to be over the one that was supposed to be authority over them. Satan wanted to be over God. Woman wanted to be over man. They got something in common. Satan went to Eve. He didn't go to Adam. He knew Eve can relate to him. But you never heard that before, had you? Why did Satan choose Eve? Because they got something in common. Neither one of them want to be under the authority of the one that has authority over them. Satan didn't want to be under God. Woman didn't want to be under man. So here we are. Now that women had it their way, it got all screwed up. It wasn't what they thought it was going to be. Now they want to go back to the way it was. Now they expect men to just, okay, I'll pay all the bills again. But now men are saying, no, hold up a minute, hold up. I'm not paying all them bills. You strong and independent. You got your own money. You gonna help. We going 50-50 now. This ain't the old days when everything was in order. Y'all got out of line. Y'all chose this. Y'all decided y'all wanted to be independent. Don't need a man. You got out here and didn't like it. Now you wanted to go back to where it was after years of saying, fuck us. Fuck y'all. After years of y'all saying, fuck man, we're going to do what we want to do. You got out here, didn't like it. Now you want man to go back into the role he was in, take care of y'all again. After you just said, fuck me. No, it don't work like that. It ain't going back to that. We're not going back to that. You wanted to be independent, here you got it. It ain't got nothing to do with no man not taking care of y'all, like that old bust ass dude talking about the reason they so independent because they had to be. No, they wanted to be independent. They didn't have to be. Things were going just fine when men were taking care of women for centuries. Over the last 50 to 60 years, women just came up with this bright idea that they want to take care of themselves so they don't have to answer to a man. That's where that came from. Men did not wake up one day and say, hey, we ain't taking care of women no more. That did not happen. Women woke up and said, I don't want a man to take care of me. I want to take care of myself, because that way there, if I take care of myself, I don't have to do what he say do. I don't have to submit to his authority. If I take care of myself, if I become independent, women's liberation, the liberated woman. Don't blame man for that crap. Women been screwing the world up since the beginning of time. And we as men just went along with it. The same way Adam went along with Eve, if that's a true story. The modern man went along with the modern woman when she decided she wanted to be free and independent of us. We went along with it instead of saying, no, that's not happening. You're going to sit your ass down somewhere and stay under my authority the way it was created to be. Everything was running smooth. But no, we ain't do that. We went on and gave them what they wanted. Now look at what we got. The same way Eve was the beginning of the downfall of man, nowadays women are the reason what you see now. And we gave them the authority because we were in charge. I'm not abstaining what you call it with men. I'm holding men accountable for our part in it too. We played a part in it. We relinquished our roles as leaders. When women bucked, we gave in. When Satan bucked against God, God threw his ass out. When women bucked against us, we let them have what they wanted. When we should have. Same way God put his foot down, we're supposed to put our foot down. God commanded us to be over them. We didn't do that. We didn't order that to be that way. God did. So not only was Eve disobedient, so were we. So we suffering the consequences as well as the women. But for these jokers running around here talking about women are independent because men wouldn't take care of them, that's a bold-faced lie. Women are independent now. It ain't because men couldn't and wouldn't take care of them. We've been doing that ever since I was a child. I've seen men taking care of women. It was only until women decided, I don't want a man to take care of me no more. The same way, when you was a kid, you couldn't wait to be grown so you can get out of your parents' house so you can have some freedom because you was tired of being under your parents' rule. You wanted your independence, your freedom, so you ain't got to do what your parents tell you to do no more. So you thought life would be much better once you got grown and moved out. And then once you got grown and moved out, you realized, damn, I wish I could go back to my parents' house. Remember that? Well, that's what women are doing now. They got up, got their independence, got away from under a man, got out here in the world, and now they're saying, damn, I want it back how it was where the man paid all the bills and they have to go out here and work my ass off and pay these bills. And now, my bad, men, assume your role that you're supposed to have. I know I told you, fuck you, but hey, you supposed to pay all the bills. A real man pay all the bills. A real man do. Now y'all want to go talk about what a man's supposed to do now. When we were doing that, you didn't want it. You wanted to do your own thing. Now you got out here and see it ain't what you thought it was. Now you want us to just pick back up where we left off, taking care of y'all ass. When y'all are not the same woman as those women were. We're not doing that. So Derek Jackson and whoever the other dude is, y'all can bring y'all punk ass on here all you want to Talking about a real man supposed to do the real man, and the reason women are independent because the men drop the ball and the men can't take care. No, they don't want us to take care of them because they don't want to answer to us. As a child, I remember I couldn't wait till I got grown so my mom and them couldn't tell me what to do. Boy, was I stupid. Now I'm grown, got to pay all these bills, I got to do the stuff that the grown folk were doing that I was in such a hurry to get up from under. When I ain't have to worry about none of that, they took care of all that. Same thing women are doing. You were so in a hurry to get from under a man to where you got out here and seen what it was, what a man had to deal with. Now you don't want it no more. Now you want a man to just forget about what y'all done said and did over all these years. How y'all disrespected us, put us down, turn your back on us. And now you don't like it. You don't like the strong, independent life as far as what comes along with that. It ain't just doing anything you want to do. It ain't what you thought it was. Now you want to talk shit against us because we don't want to take care of you no more. Now, again, you're not holding yourself accountable. You're blaming us. It's our fault we don't want to take care of y'all no more. When you gave us your ass a kiss, when you got your independence, you said, fuck men. Now it done got hard. Now a real man supposed to pay all the bills. We feel like roommates. I'm not going 50-50. For centuries, y'all didn't have to pay nothing. You didn't want that. You talking about you ain't going 50-50. For centuries, you didn't have to pay a damn thing. Men took care of y'all. Y'all didn't want that. So yes, you are going 50-50 or nothing at all. Go sit your happy ass down over there and pay it all then. Pay 100. Because we as men, we no longer care. I don't know if y'all realize that or not. We don't give a damn what you do. I know I don't. I love you. I understand. But whatever y'all got going on, whatever you talking about, all that shit, who cares? Made your bed, lay in it. You want to be independent? Be independent. Don't come talking shit to us about what we supposed to be doing for y'all. And you strong and independent. We ain't supposed to be doing a damn thing for you. Right? Your parents ain't still supposed to be taking care of you when you grown and independent and moved out. You on your own. You grown now. Your parents don't take care of you no more. So same thing. Y'all said you strong and independent. You don't need a man to take care of you no more then. So don't be belittling us talking about what we supposed to be doing for y'all. That's what a real man supposed to do. You didn't want it. Remember? So miss me, miss us with that bullshit. I'm telling you the truth. That's what happened. Y'all don't want to be under a man no more. It ain't so fun, is it? It ain't so fun being grown, is it, kids? Including me. I was in a hurry to get grown. Now I'm grown. Oh, God damn, I ain't know it was going to be like this. But that's how independent women feel. I ain't know it was going to be like this. I've heard so many women saying they wish they can go back. Damn these bills and all that working. Let me go back to being a housewife. I've heard women say that. This independent shit is overrated. I've heard women say that. A lot of them ain't going to admit it, that they made a mistake because, women don't own up to mistakes. That it was a mistake, that strong independent crap was a mistake that they wish they can take back. Too late. Not happening. Enjoy. Get it, got it, good. Bye.